Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We return with another session of Disco Elysium. Where we last left off, we got acquainted with our main character, now going by the name of Raphael, as they failed a check. Him awakening in a strange motel-esque area in a town that they're not familiar with. In fact, they're not familiar with anything, as they seem to have full-on amnesia, not able to even comprehend the concept of money anymore. However, through a couple of interesting dialogue trees, we got to learn a little bit more about what we're here for, the body that's apparently strung up behind the place, and little details about the surrounding area. And along with that, we had a little bit of a psychosis. We are now convinced we need to take part in some sort of love quest with with Garte, the bartender individual. And that's where we left off. So I'm gonna hop back into it. I hope you enjoy. And oh, that reminds me, right before I forget. If you'd watched last stream, you'd know that we had a little bit of a hiccup. I accidentally super died and didn't save enough, and off screen I did a run back, got back to where we were. There is one key difference in this run back, though. I actually managed to fix the sink in our starting room and made the expression go away. We're no longer doing that creepy grin in the bottom left corner. Now our face is a bit more stoic and normal. Yes, I am. I'm very new. I only just started. I've only done one session of it, and I did not get very far. I'm so far blown away by the amount of detail in the game, but I won't keep you in suspense anymore. I hope you enjoy. Let's dive right in. Hold on, is this my save? I thought I had a more apt save. I guess this is it. Anyway, we got a love quest to do. Let's get back in there.
Can I help you?
About that money I owe you?
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and...
Oh, you're talking about something else.
What?
Okay.
I was rarely enjoying talking about...
Can you pour me a drink?
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
There's nothing there.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Because you're not a bartender.
That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. I'm glad we cleared that. Was there anything else?
What you want is a goddamn drink. How is that so hard to understand? Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
You don't want to taunt me when it comes to Marinellas.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Aw. I need to talk to you about something.
What thing?
Saw a sign outside the mess hall about the union?
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Oh, that's good. That should be your go-to experience with customers.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Good point. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Garte, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. What's up with that?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
There might be something pertinent to the
He
investigation.
wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Something else I want to
What?
talk to you about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Oh, okay. I saw another thing.
Another thing. Great.
Not
yes.
So I talked to Sylvie. Here we
God.
go. The love quest begins.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Jesus Christ. I don't want to lay it on him.
Of course you do. This was your plan all along. This is how you fix it for them. By answering the woman question.
All right, here it goes, my man. She's playing you like a fool. She's riding cock up and down the shore.
Wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel.
Just drill the inside of your mouth with your Jesus Christ. Well, she rides the cock carousel until she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with a provider.
Does it mean you talk to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
She said that she likes the cock carousel very much. So fun. Depict a carousel of cock going merrily. Jesus Christ. You don't want to
The
know.
man leans his hands on the counter and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders.
Wait, were they actually in a
heavy
relationship?
and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Or maybe I broke it?
No, it was her. She's off to ride that carousel you told me about. Cock carousel. I understand now. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Oh, damn.
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
Well, there we go. That's a win. Is that alcohol I smell? My morale will go down, but my physique will go up.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of
Oh,
alcohol.
yes, I did.
Here, light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home
Yeah,
now.
so what's going to be the repercussions if I drink
Nothing.
this?
Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
I'll take a little sip. My physique has been raised. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, my morale is down.
Despair creeps into you. Getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation.
Uh-oh.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have.
Nothing you can say. Cop gives up.
Oh, god damn it. It's fucking... Alright, well, let's get that back. Oh, god. I didn't know. It's not my fault. Oh. Why have you done this to me? God damn it. I gotta redo this whole fucking section now. Talk to me, my man.
Can I help you?
And about the money.
Yes,
How much do
a
I owe you?
lot. Like what? Do I have a shaker in? Am I wearing a little? Am I smiling? That's right.
What you want, play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Oh, well, in that case, let me... Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. What thing? Yes, not the...
We should find out. We don't. We have...
What are you, a cook now? That's none of... He wasn't pan... Fine. Okay. The kitchen is closed. What?
By the way, you should come back to this.
God.
Oh, but he should be. Of course
Wonderful.
it is.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel? Does it mean...
What else do you need? The man.
I should have...
Or, yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Classic cock carousel behavior.
Cock carousel. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Now, let me...
And there we have it.
Okay, we got our alcohol again. I will not be drinking it yet. Until I have something that can help my morale. Hey, do you like my methods?
Yes? What about me? Good.
No response. A moment passes.
What do you want to know? Good.
Well, we got alcohol now. Wonder if I can interrogate this individual about the union.
The worker.
No. Graham, you got information on the union?
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie,
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw.
I failed this last
somewhere
time.
under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she...
Oh no, I'm so
Oh, it's fine. I gotta start quick saving more regularly now. There's a double loss right there. I wasn't aware. Guess I should have done that with the morale thing, but still. Oh, my shoe's up there! Hold on. Can I get that shoe? I want my shoe back. There, I didn't even see that door there. Oh, the sea makes you dizzy. Well, there's my shoe. Nice, I got both my shoes back.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Like, they don't look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. You may be what they call a big dick cop.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Well, that's nice. So, briny wind washes over you. Well, I got a skill point. I can put that somewhere. Let's see, what to put into something. I don't know why I put something in Psyche. I'm fucking shit at it, so it's kind of a... Oh, did I put in the wrong thing last time? Can I take that away? God damn it. At least I'm good with the cop jargon now. Let's see. Master machines, pick lock, sneak under the nose, stun with immense panache. Action speed. Yeah, I'm the smeller. Give me that. I sniff shit real good now. Oh, wait, something here? God, all these little secrets still hidden all over the place. I'm learning new stuff as I go. Oh, what is that? Some strike posters. Interesting. Well, once the kitchen lets out, we can go there and take a look around, but for now, we really should be getting to that crime scene.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Is that on the front of the store? Closed for the winter, please use the other entrance. Alright. Good, some lorry something? Let's talk to you, you're close by. What do you gotta tell me?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler
Yeah, keep going.
from another planet. Hey there,
Yeah, what's up?
it's the Jam, my man.
Oh,
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
what's the
It's
jam?
a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight, no explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Don't. I thought you were done. How long you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
I don't really know what you... No, it's very well said.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Hey, got any smokes on you?
Nope, don't smoke.
Oh,
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Rebishaw's weird.
you spare some change for work and stuff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What are they demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
That makes sense.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of
Us
who?
lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now.
Oh, aren't
Thinking,
you an
reflecting,
intellectual?
Observing.
I like you.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the
Oh,
midst
aren't
of a
you
sea
interesting?
of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your
A
conclusion?
sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
I mean, they look pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
Nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Never. They would never illegalize sport. Sport is the most wholesome thing known to man.
Well, that's good. Calm down, voice in my head. Can I get one of those
We're
tracksuits?
pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
All right, another
The
question.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Well, let's see if I can get something.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Hey, man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
I'm okay, man. Just... the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
All right.
Don't be a stranger.
Peace out, bro. My notebook. Oh, wait, what's that? Up between these trucks down there. Smokes, go get them. What? Smokes! Give me those. Found out who is in the union box. Okay. Lovely cigarettes. +1 intellect, -1 health. That's awesome. I'll smoke those later for sure. Am I going the right direction? I think I might be going on my own little side adventure right now. Humanox. The statues say.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this man?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Indentation? What do I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Maybe it's related to the murder.
If we connect every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount of loose threads. But then again, we don't really know what we are dealing with here, so I've made a note. Don't hold your breath.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Let me try my encyclopedia.
Even by the
Ooh.
standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole
What does that word
national
mean?
treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers. the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy. On the Insulindian Isola,
How the fuck did he spend all that money?
stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
There's no way he did that.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Oh, go on.
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
He was a bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
What is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Okay, that's a lot of to
His
process.
Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Wonder where he's buried
beneath
now.
the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the
The
statue?
original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution when Martinez was leveled. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's pretty cool.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironist. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in.
Well, that was absolutely fascinating. Oh, what's this? White tank top? I got a wife beater out of nowhere? It does make me stronger. Nah, leave the normal shirt on. Ooh, some money. Who's this back here? How you doing, my friend?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Hello?
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Alright. Well, I think it's very rude she won't respond to me. I should make my way back, though. There we go. I gotta really go see that crime scene before I get killed. Can I talk to you about anything new?
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
That's all, man. Stay cool, my dude. Are you an artist? You're a gardener.
Hello again, officer.
Have to run. Alright, so I think they said the body's to the north, I believe.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh. Oh, well, that's convenient to know. Good, we're learning essential gameplay mechanics now.
This Postlavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
A good mailbox.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
In there. Post a lot of Ventura mail collection box.
The
In
mail
there.
collection box seems cathartic. Thankfully then, so do you. You shudder. Then you swallow. And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachon forever.
Fuck you, mailbox. I fought!
There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe hurts now. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
Think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
Poor dude's just trying to. He just wants to do his job. I can't stop and go talk to them. I could pick him up if I had a bag. Look at the rose, a pistol, and half a naked dame on the cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Book is about pate. Book you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. Book is about Boyadero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Book says you must attain. I'm not gonna fucking even try to read that. I gotta go to the gym. Book about the future. Government reads your mind through radio wave technology. Wonderful. How are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Oh, what kind of store is
It's
this?
a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What's a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a
You're hurting my
really long
head. You're
letter.
scaring me. What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Why are you out in the cold?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Oh, well, aren't you the sweetest?
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't you be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school, anyway?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity.
The gale wind blows in from the coast, a wind of needles. It wraps itself around a building of brick and mortar. Somewhere, a clamor rings through the honeycomb of classrooms.
What's this feeling?
Remorse, the parquet of assembly halls, The rows of stall bars are growing cold. The corridors stand empty. A girl's voice somehow finds its way through this strange feeling. You haven't heard a word of what she's been saying these past few moments. You only hear,
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
there is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
How's the business doing?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
What and why would what?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt?
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I should look into
We
this.
can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does the curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
Oh, but Kim, the plasmatic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about the curse for
Maybe
now.
I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What's this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Yeah, people get into that.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman
You
myself.
don't look much like a policeman.
What does they look like?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
It's not about your body. It's not about your body that's important in police work. It's all about the head.
Head? Yes.
No, your resilience.
Great, a total disregard for personal safety. You gotta take the pain. This Mullen guy looks like he'd run to his mom. He ain't got no balls.
That's a bit childish.
No, it's too much. I don't want to say that in front of a little girl.
Say what, sir?
Nothing. Forget. Dick Mullen sucks. Is what he meant.
Of course, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir.
It's romance.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Oh, what about a poor man getting a rich
It
lady?
happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. Those
Huh.
are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
Alright, what about both of them are bad? What if both men suck?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about if everyone's poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Well, you gotta write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work
I
out?
haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Hey, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral in pain and recrimination, only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life, phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
You can take this. Blossom like a pain flower.
Yeah, and it drags on for years and years with no resolution in sight.
Girl is at a loss for words.
Each of you filling with resentment and bitterness for having ruined each other's lives.
She shifts and sways on her feet, looking confused and
Each
uncomfortable.
of you tearing at the other's innards, leaving a gaping emptiness, a vacuum heart that still hurts ceaselessly. No. No, please. No. I didn't mean it. No, don't kill me. God damn it. Alright, I'm coming back to talk to you in another timeline, girl. Don't worry. God damn it. I gotta talk to her all over again. Who's that down there? Roundabout north. I shouldn't even be over here. What am I doing? I gotta go talk to her again. That reads broken windows. Tibbs has windows. Huh. Had a bag in your head. You probably could collect these bottles and sell them.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Huh.
Probably some kids.
The
Poor little
metal
viewer.
feels cold and wet under your palm.
Poor little guy.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Nah. Don't need that for now. I'll keep it in mind though. Let's talk to this. Talk to this kid. You know what? No, I already started a conversation. I won't go into the store, but I'll get through all the dialogue with her.
Step. Are
Hello.
you interested in a new and exciting? It's a bookstore.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That is a book. That a postcard. Board games are like my pleasure. Anything else? Okay, sir. My name is. Feel free to step in and browse. I'm signaling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help. I do my studies at home at the moment.
Am I able
have
to save
help
while I'm
Mum
in
keep this place
conversation?
running.
No, I'm not. Yeah, what is school anyway?
School.
The gale wind blows in from the coast. Remorse. You haven't.
Mum says it's.
There is stress and unease.
Mum says it's Pete cursed in the way that makes. Exactly. But we've been.
We can go.
Yes. Please do look. Nothing really, sir. Mum does.
It does not. No such.
Maybe I can tell you about crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things. And it's kind of. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir.
What about
Head.
your noggin?
No.
That's a bit childish. Say what, sir?
Figure he sucks.
Of course, maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. It's the
Romance.
or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about it happened. Those are unhappy books. These are not. Well, maybe then it's. That's really not a proper romance story. Not in romance books, sir. I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out.
Enough
Maybe
romance.
some about other books.
Who are these famous
Oh,
people?
Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
That's a good point. They don't make me famous though.
But it does make the famous people more famous.
They're all dogs.
Maybe people will write a book about me one
Why
day.
would they do that, sir?
They'll be a superstar cop.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
You don't need to call me sir.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Yeah, I can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
I'm going to do something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
You can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your
And
nails?
you knew this from me keeping my hands folded.
There are a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
What more? I bet I can figure out why.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Because your mom is putting pressure on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Well, I hope it entertained
It
you.
was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Or to do something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely
He wants
not
to say it so
flinching.
bad.
It takes effort.
Hey, how do you know that I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
Well, I'm having a grand
I
time.
sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar.
Why does this
Somehow.
Why does this feel so familiar?
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard.
All right.
Again.
See you, Annette. I like you, Annette. You will survive the winter. What is this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh,
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Kuno. I think Kuno was written on the thing before, wasn't it? Who's Kuno? Sorry, I was just trying random doorbells.
Please don't do that. Doorbells are not toys, and this one isn't even working properly. Please don't call us again. Thank you.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
I'll leave it for now. I can probably come back to that in a bit once we see the body. Might be some more info we can get. Alright, hey! What are you doing throwing stuff at the body?
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, Nappa Kumpy Kuno!
Kuno, wait. Koonesi. Hey, a word, please. Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
What should we do, Kim?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
Are you kid siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Hey, you gotta go to hand, kid.
What? You wanna fuck Kuno now?
No.
That's it. That's all you've got. No. Got your ass handed to you by the Kuno. Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man. You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up. Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
Hey, kid, you wanna hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Look, I got questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Shit. What do you know about the body?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we do now?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
What'd you call me?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Hey, where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
All right.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
What?
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the question.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless. Kill him.
Kill
him now. He won't see death coming.
Oh my god! Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
Rolling super hard.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Who put you up to
No
this?
one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
No, someone put you up to
You
this.
put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
Did guard put you up to this?
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
My god. What is this?
Oh! Get up, Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Oh. I don't want to. Is it gonna kill him or is it gonna fucking just punch? Oh, fucking. I want to punch him really badly. Oh, it'd be so funny. I'm doing it. Oof!
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it. It's not as bad as it feels. You've maybe pulled a joint. The indignity makes it worse.
Hold it together.
Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
Oh no, I think that killed me instantly. No! I gotta load the save. God damn it. Oh, I gotta confront Kuno again. I can't punch him now. I've lost that encounter. I can't ever show my face to Kuno again. I gotta go through that whole dialogue and
You see a set of tire
forgot to-
tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
I'm looking at
Cop
this.
habit. You look at everything. This isn't case-related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred, and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover. No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Okay. Alright, Kuno, let's try that again. I'm not gonna swing on you this time, because I know I'll lose now.
Kuno's got...
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
Shit coming up. I mean...
Yeah, Kuno, right!
Kuno's...
The red, you should... The
Yeah.
Right, he's not a gardener.
You will see.
The...
He's calling us Kuno!
What? You wanna... That's... Who's the man?
What was that?
Stop it, Kuno, stop yelling at me.
Just slicing some bacon. Fuck no! Kuno doesn't... Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got.
I can ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno.
Kuno? Primal?
Yeah.
Watch out, Kuno! Help! Pig's got...
Help! He's got the Kuno.
I'm not doing anything.
Pigs in here, Kuno. Somebody...
Look at his shit.
What are you doing?
Know what?
Help! The pig's gag!
You put...
Listen to your friend. Help! Help!
Rollings.
He's flashing, Kuno. He's
All
showing
right.
his genitals. If you look, I know you wanted to hit me. You got that. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
I didn't act on it, it was just fantasy.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Oh my god. Listen, I had crime
Okay.
scene questions.
Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Alright, well, what do you know about that?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and...
Do you know who he
Kuno's
was?
fuck imp.
End of conversation.
Probably. You heard I don't know. Some fucking mesk or Kuno
okay, this
gives
is-
this
I did
info
ask
out
this.
on it. Just a couple of pigs sniffing.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno!
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost,
The fuck about it? You're
Get lost,
right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Figure out what's going on in his head.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
I know this boundary pushing thing is new for you. It's old news for us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hardly. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Whatever. Alright.
Kuno doesn't...
Well, let's look around a bit. We got the chance. There are wears a crown on ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash
The
container.
body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Let me get this
we could
open.
try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage.
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah, pry bar.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
What else could I do?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Ask the manager? Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide open.
I'll ask him later. I'm going back that way anyway. Hey, kid, how you doing? Do you want to tell me something?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Ooh.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
Just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are these strange words you're using?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, whatever. Check out this body, finally. The whole reason we're here.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
I'm not gonna vomit.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Oh, here it comes.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach as the smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Fucking corpse. Oh, thanks, bro.
The
Thank you.
hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Yeah, where do we get that
The
from?
young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Well, ain't that neat?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Kind of boots.
Every worker's boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Workers' boots.
Noted.
Damage morale?
Despair creeps into you,
What the
getting fat.
What?
on your weakness.
What damaged my morale? I guess I won't point out the thing
There
at
are
the end.
several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Heavy workers. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Guess I'll leave it for now. When I end up dying. Was that money and magnesium? Oh. Someone's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Winch mechanism.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is
It's
this?
nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Oh, what do we have here? Well, hello.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Suppose we must. Am I able to get back there? No. Can I talk to you about the crime scene at all? Can't seem to.
Yes?
Oh, there we go.
What do you want to know? Good.
No response. A moment passes.
What about me? Good.
Alright. Well, before we move on, we should probably finish investigating the crime scene itself here.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown.
Go grab those keys, and maybe I can also now take a look inside the kitchen as well. Oh, there's new people here.
The worker isn't.
Who are you, Mr. Man? It's all about money, you know. You gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. Then money can buy you happiness. That just means you don't have enough money. You have to invest money wisely. And buy stocks with money. Then those stocks to make even more money. That way you'll have enough money to grow too old and make new money. Real estate's the graveyard where tired old money goes to rest. Money's what really makes the world turn. Laws of money are just like the laws of the unpaid labor now, so there's no little free money. Money's all about numbers. Money's all about the trust. It's all about money, you know. You gotta spend money, okay. Hey, buddy.
Can I help you?
Trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling and Rat.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Something, what's this
Crawl
feeling?
at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to, guard your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all
Maybe.
establishments in
Maybe I am.
Roswell keep their trash locked.
You don't know
The
anything
Whirling
about me.
Rat is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum, tell me
He
more.
killed himself.
Maybe I am
What are
Krasmazov.
we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, what if I am
We should
Krasmazov?
return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
Oh, we need those
What
keys.
for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. Another thing. Great. I love them. Yes?
I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Oh, I'm gonna be singing here. You can't stop me. Now let's take a look in this area now. Finally, dishes are drying. Oop. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hang in the air. That money.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Wonder where the door leads to.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Part of the Whirling Rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Yeah, a little mini side investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Touch the
The
door.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
We'll try to push it open.
The door does not budge.
Damn. Are you Mr. Chef?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative.
Hello, Mr.
The
Kubek?
man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Oh, nice talking to you. My favorite character so far. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna need you to give me everything.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
Tell me about the
I love
mystery door.
those. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Hey, what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you want to know what's back there, too.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
So what do we do about that? You don't have a key, then that means there's only one
You
reasonable thing
see
to do.
a heavy steel door. The door does the kobold.
Yeah, never mind. Alright, mystery door, we'll be back for you. How are you, Grandma? How you doing?
Hello again, sweetie.
Good, I just wanted to talk to you real quick. Love you, Gram. Now then, for you out here.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Here, give me some of that salt.
Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff.
Thank you. Save real quick. Have that in the bank. Let's open this up.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
No.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Let's look through the box.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Wonderful. This is really worth it. There's all this extra effort to open this up.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar
thank
mark,
you.
blue jeans. Pockets, empty. Or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A towel, a mug, that's about all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Think someone from the Whirling might have been involved?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them in.
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Maybe someone throw it in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring.
Boring? Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Okay, I'll do
It
that.
would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Oh.
Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
I'm getting that mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron. Only
Antique?
in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Well, that was very fruitful. Never mind, I shouldn't have been as harsh on it.
It's
Interact.
the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything
There's
else?
a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Oh, it's kitchen tissue. They look the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, kitchen tissue, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila, the ledger now looks...
Well, there we go. You know, we take
marginally
these little
better.
victories where we can.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence.
sticker?
You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Your kill count. Yours will surely have your kill count.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example...
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Well, that's all.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, It's a sorry sight.
Let's check the white paper.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51.
Oh, we're pretty
this year.
proficient
The
then.
exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Well, 2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. Not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan
I
of
love this
girls,
guy. Kim,
the checkered papers
I love
dry
him, man.
in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What about the naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh, they have a capital letters, too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and The Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? Wish there was one in there about a drug den. You love those. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming
You
convention.
mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one.
Oh, you
titles.
mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why's that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one The Man with the Hole in His Head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail
What happened to
spiked
him?
through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Well, let's commit it to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager.
That's the ones you've already
A
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you named the case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Called the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Oh, we're bonding.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Let's check out the
They're
case
a little
files.
further from your nose now. Arson, petty theft.
No,
You
okay,
don't
never mind.
exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
All right, let's check out the
They're a
yellow.
little further from. In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Right, station call.
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
All right, and field
A dozen
autopsy.
pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Okay, enough of that.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
All right, let's look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however.
Come on, man.
It's
It's just a clipboard.
and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Oh,
And something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know.
What?
With your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
What?
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Which toilet would that be?
Which? You're not sure you smelled this one yet. Or worse, you have the nagging feeling you might have missed it.
Well, let's see if I can read the case files now.
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
If I try to open the hidden compartment.
Is not what you
Damn.
end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some. Then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes,
I'm gonna fucking break this
you feel as though
shimmer!
You might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why? The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes,
Yeah,
the
be
pages
afraid.
rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Well, we got a good bit out of it. I'm going to interact with this.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Well, let's look at all the content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Oh, can't anyone laugh anymore?
Understood. You're that kind of detective. Why don't you get back to your case?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. She's trying to be funny. Holy shit. I would certainly like to... What will this do, specifically? Which makes you hyper sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low level, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be profoundly unstable cop. Let's level up. See what happens. I have 2 of them now. I can survive being disheartened once.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Give it a shot.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your duct. The second time, not so much.
No, not again!
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Not again! I don't think I want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
What is happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son? You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
Give me a second, I got this. Let me try again.
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
God. Well, can I put that thought in? Volumetric shit compressor. Temporary research bonus, none. Your shit is a part, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite. Let's internalize that. Oh, that thought's almost done. We're getting there. Oh, maybe I can look at this.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more than 12.
Oh, I got it!
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Oh.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46?
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Some guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Everyone, 200 kilogram in front.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Yeah, good
He
call.
might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
Light step number 41,
A
sure.
woman or a kid?
Could be a woman.
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't know.
That's okay. Go on.
Aberration, one soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Have any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
That's one of the people looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be
No, I
a
like your
driver.
idea. Let's keep going with
The
that.
driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I think the same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How old do you think these tracks
A
are?
week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you
I pulled
know?
last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Seems to be everything. Alright, and I think that's where we're going to end it today. We have a little bit more of an insight on the case, but I will return here soon. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the watch, and we'll be back here whenever I'm back here next. So, I hope to see you here, and stay creepy, cultists.